Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we are also giving away another event pass. All you gotta do is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry. That's it. And then all the rules will be in the pinned comment and description of the video. But now let's get into the title of the video, which is a new RC charge. Here's the army I'm working with. First one I'm going to show off is with Dragon Riders, but then you can do the attack with Masked Dragons as well. And guys, it has been cooking. But I will have both armies linked below. Let's go into the first replay. Let's check this out. And I've been working on this since the action figure dropped. I was like, you know what? I got an idea. So how we're going to do this RC charge in a different way is we're going to blimp out in a compartment. You could do whichever one you want, but watch what I'm going to try doing here. So I'm going to blimp one side. The opposite side, I'm just going to charge in with some super barbs and the queen. And then through the middle, I'm going to send my royal champion. So she's for sure guaranteed to go in towards the core. So check this out. I thought I could land a blimp at this scatter shot. And then I could have my queen down here with some super barbs to walk down towards the town hall and then towards the ricochet cannon. That's the plan. Let's see if we can actually make it happen here. So we get loons to tank for this blimp. Then I just easy peasy send my blimp in, and I'm going to use my rage there. That's all you have to do. Pretty simple. And then we're going to let the triple Yetis have their fun. On the bottom side, we're going to get our queen down. And then slowly, I'm just going to get in a baby dragon. And then I am going to funnel with the super barbs to make sure everything goes properly. And now, as that left-hand side funnel is created, I'm going to drop in my royal champion, pop her ability automatically. She's going to snipe out that expo. Queen's going to do her thing and walk towards the 3 o'clock side there. Royal champion should also be able to snipe out the town hall. I am going to use one invisibility on the queens just to get the giant out front. That way it doesn't actually make sure my queens get just cranked, but it's all good. The queens are doing good. They did their cleanup. Almost took out the enemy queen, which would have been nice. And now the giant's going to go out on his own. But our royal champion has 7 invisibilities left to use in the core of the base. Like, that's just crazy. Even here, I got a little bit greedy. And my my charge was kind of going a little bit messed up because I was trying to get too much value. And then when you start doing that, you get in a little bit of trouble. But Royal Champion's going to run out towards the Wizard Tower. We got the whole core, but I feel like if I could have been a little bit better and smarter with my invisibilities, I could have got that Fire Spitter as well. Not too big of a deal, though. We can attack behind that sweeper. So that's my target there. Going to get the Warden in, and then going to send my Minion Prince. I still had an invisibility left from my Royal Champion, but I'm like, you know what? She's not going to get too much more value. I'll just use that with the Dragon Riders. I am going to pop an early Warden ability here to let them fight through this core remaining damage. And then I'm just going to pop my Minion Prince ability to frost over the back end. And then as you can see, I'm going to invis some of those, or only like 2 of those Dragon Riders right there. But they took out the Rage Tower, which was good enough for me. Royal Champion takes out the Ricochet Cannon, and then Minions. And then the barbs I have are just on cleanup duty. Here we can go 4 times speed, and the Dragon Riders are going to cook with the Minion Prince. They do their job. They're going to take care of the enemy Minion Prince as well. And now I'm going to show off a replay with this, done with the Dragons as well, to show it's equally good, and then you can choose which one you like more, the Dragon Riders or Dragons. Okay, then we're going to move on to this base, but this time attacking with the Dragons. And these heavy compartment bases are even easier to deal with, and I thought of 2 things. This compartment right here looks juicy. This Inferno Tower right here, I can land a blimp on. It'll take care of the whole compartment. I can super wall break my queen in towards this wall. I'm going to get super barbs to clean out in front. And then Royal Champion going to pop her ability in towards this multi-archer tower. The hope being she makes it towards the monolith and then can pick either direction down here towards this air defense or up top towards this multi-gear tower. But check this out. We're going to get super barbs in. You don't have to spam them. Just slowly pick off some key collectors that could get in the way. You can use your baby dragon to support, and then you're off and running to get the super wall breaker queen in. I'm going to stay zoomed out here so you can see the blimp as well. But if you feel like you need to add an invisibility for your queen, please do so. You do not have to be against that. And then I'm just going to get some loons in the tank, get the blimp in, and we are off and running. Look, I'm going to use an invisibility here to keep the queens alive through that ricochet cannon. Rage up the Yeti blimp, and then I'm getting in my Royal Champion right away just to start sniping down this section. Even if the queens are fighting at the same defenses, all good. Look at the Yetis. They did their job, and now Royal Champion has free reign. Even if we lure the CC, it's never really a big deal because you can just use an invis over them. Here I made a mistake. I should have invised like completely over them, and then I had to. But World Champion pats right towards the monolith, which is perfect. Now again, we have 7 invisibilities to help in the core of this base. World Champion does end up going towards the multi-gear tower, which is just kind of ridiculous to see the value she's going to get. She's going to get in towards the Rage Tower, get stuck in the NATO. That's all good. I'm just going to invis through that, and she is going to be able to take the Town Hall. And then Dragons really don't have anything too crazy left up, but I'm going to attack the heaviest part of the base with the Dragons, and then I can take some Dragons and use them at the top side for cleanup, which I will end up doing. No more invisibilities for the World Champion, but come on, she did her job. She's going to even end up almost getting that Inferno out for us, which would have been ridiculous, but I think she does because she goes to Phoenix. Boom. There it goes. And now I'm going to delay my minion prints and frost them on the backside. I was trying to just get a decent shot off, but I actually didn't end up getting the best one that I wanted. But it's going to be able to hammer that portion of the base. I'm going to lure the Ice Golem up towards the top side. Dragons are going to play cleanup here. We're going to go 4 times speed. Both versions seriously are amazing. You use which one you think is best. Dragons cook, Dragon Riders cook as well. But I'm a big fan of this this World Champion charge with the Queen. But let me know what you think. Now let's go try this out in Legends League. Okay, for the first attack, we will use the Dragon Riders. And then after that, don't worry, we will also show off the Dragon version. But let's see here. Oh my gosh, not a really leveled up base. But you know what? It is what it is. The defenses are okay. I'm just going to use the Queen to funnel a section, but I'm going to try to keep it so she can actually get some support from Kane and the Giant. So I'm going to go like this, wake up Kane. Let's go like this, a couple more super barbs, and then we're going to get our Queen in like this, super wall breaker here. Giant is out, and that's perfect. And then we're going to blimp the opposite side. Hopefully get a little bit further in towards this expo would be ideal. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to rage it right now and drop her. Perfect. That was supposed to be Yetis, but there's balloons there. I guess I just completely forgot seeing that. But you know what? We're still going to deal with it. All good. I'm going to pop the Royal Champion ability. Queens, I need to fight the Ice Hound off. No problem, though. Royal Champion is going to be fine. I'm going to go with Baby Dragon here. I'm going to actually make my Royal Champion invis because she might actually have to fight off this Yeater troop for me. Pop the Queen ability. And then we can just worry about these invisibilities on the Royal Champion. But as you can see, she's going to now fire straight directly in towards the middle. Exactly how we planned. And this is the thing about this. Going good so far. I'm going to have to keep my Royal Champion invis or she's going to be in some trouble. Especially if we hit the Giga Bomb. Oh no, please don't lose my Royal Champion. This is so scary. I have made it way harder on myself than I needed it to be, but that Giga Ball might take out my Royal Champion. Yep, it does. All good, though. We've taken out all the sweepers, so it really doesn't matter which direction we fire in from. I'm just going to go here, get my minion prints in. We can use an invisibility on my Queen to keep her alive a little bit longer. Use an early warden ability. I'm going to use another invisibility on my Queen. Sure, why not? See if she can last just a tad bit more. Where's my minion prints at? Right there. Let's pop his ability, frost everything over, get more minions down for cleanup, and then we could just spread out some archers. Archer down here, barb down here, but we have our minion prince, and he's going to be able to cook in the core, or sorry, the last remaining kind of section of the base. And then there is that poor disarmor out there, but it's not going to be able to do anything. Look how many Dragon Riders we have up, but we're going to move over to the regular dragons, which are also crazy strong. We still have 40 seconds left, but you guys can use this for different troops too, but I kind of like this version best for air attacks this charge, but let me know what you guys think for sure. But I'll see you guys with the dragons now, because that's another 3-star. Okay, here we go. This time with an actual proper CC and the dragons. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, pretty solid base. Double poison, that's fine. So if I can land on the spell tower, that might be cool. And then I can have my Queen walk towards the top side. So let's try getting that done. I'm going to get loons out here. And then we're just going to blimp kind of at an angle. I should have made it a little bit further, but that's okay. There we go. We still made it. I'm going to rage them up. And then I'm going to go 3 like super barbs like this to get my Queen in. And then we're going to let them fight. Get a baby dragon out for funneling. and roll champion right through the center of that, which should be fine. I'm going to have to use an invisibility because of that expo. It's all good. Queen's going to be able to fight off that multi-gear tower, no problem. I might need to use an invisibility on her. We shall see. Yeah, sweet. The royal champion does run in towards that compartment exactly how I wanted. I'm going to pop the queen ability, force my royal champion in towards the core of the base. Got to be very careful on the amount of damage she takes because remember, we don't want to lose her early. But look at the giant doing its thing. Royal champion going to clear down. Oh, no way. It got distracted by that minion prince. Please take that down. And then royal champion, you got to move here. Let's get her in towards that fire spitter. Had to use a lot of invisibilities there. But you know what? It's going to be worth it. Going to use another one. Push her towards the backside fire spitter. And then another invisibility here. We might lure out the CC, but we have completely almost cleared the backside of this base. Royal champion going to get that down as well. And now at this point, swamp our dragons in like this. We're going to get in our minion prince in a second. And we should be able to fight this off. Only thing that sucks is those ice golems I want to stay away. Early warden ability. That way we can kind of fly through here. Let's see, I need to take a decent shot. Oh, that was a horrible shot with the minion prince, but you know what? It is what it is. Can we somehow get Kane out? I was hoping we could get Kane. That would be kind of cool. Be easier to fight through, but you know what? We still have that giant. Gotta get a couple minions out, but the dragons are pathing exactly how I want, and we still have a minute left in the battle. Minion prince might run out in front and get into some trouble, but you know what? That is what it is. He might go down, but this giant, it's going to be able to tank. Take care of that Infernal. Giant for me. And someone get Kane. Get Kane out. Get Kane out. I'm just joking, but yeah, we still have a ton of dragons left, and I'm telling you guys, here comes Kane. It's gotta be Kane. I love this WWE event. Seriously, it is so much fun, but our dragons are going to get slowly picked off here if we're not smart about it. I need Kane to speed up, but if we can just pick off this air defense here, it's causing us some issues. But you know what? That's okay. We still should not be in too much of a problem. There is still 18 seconds left. I took a little bit too much time getting the pathing down correct, but some of the dragons are going to go towards the top side, and we should be good. Kane's going to take care of the wizard tower, and you know what? A little bit closer than we probably would have liked, but hey, a 3-star is a 3-star, and we take that. I'm going to do one more attack with the Dragon Riders, and then we'll probably call it a day for this video. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get a 3-star with the last attack. I was hoping for a better base than the one we had from the first attack, and we got it. Now, let's focus up here. I'm going to try staying away from the CC, but I'm probably going to get my queen to start out with Kane, and then I can blimp out near this fire spitter, so kind of just at this ricochet compartment. Let's do that. Let's get balloons to tank just a bit. Gonna send in this blimp. Here we go. And I like the angle. We're not dealing with any kind of spell tower. Drop it in like this. Now I'm gonna get my queen over here. 3 or so super barbs. I'm gonna get a super wall breaker here for Kane. He probably doesn't even need it, but you know what? It's what it is. And then I'm just gonna get my royal champion in between that space. Baby dragon here for the giant. Why not? And then queen's going to do good. She'll be able to do work. Pop her ability here to get another giant out. Royal champion's doing good. Monolith is still distracted. And now look, my royal champion has a straight beeline towards the town hall, which is unbelievable. We'll be able to snipe that out. And we still have 10 invisibilities left to use. My queens are alive. Guys, I'm telling you, this is where it's at. Have fun with this attack because it's completely and utterly broken right now. Because, well, actually anything is at this point because we're just like smashing them. It's not even close. Another invisibility. I still have 5 left to use. I am going to make that ice golem invis so my royal champion does not get distracted. But let's get in towards here. We're not going to take too much damage though. I'm going to go another invisibility. We're going to be a little bit quick with them just to make sure we can take all of this down. If I get this Inferno, I am a happy camper. And then I'm going to fly in towards the damage here. Let's go like this. Minion prince. Then we're going to pop an early warden ability probably. We'll let them take just a tad bit more damage. Get them healed up. Pop the minion prince ability. And look at this. So 2-star 70% before we even started with the Dragon Riders. How ridiculous is that? Then you can just slowly get some minions in for cleanup. And that's it. That's all you got to do. I'm going to go another minion over here to fight off. And then once it's Dragon Riders, make it towards this wizard tower. I will get more minions, get some archers, sure, why not, and then get a barber, something like that. My minion prince got distracted by the enemy king. That's okay. Take care of that. And then we have so many dragon riders though that they should turn and fire at the queen. Look how many seconds we still have left. Telling you guys, I told you we have something with this army. I've been working with this since the action figure troop came out. I just wanted to make sure I had it down as much to show you guys. But let me know what you think, because it seems strong right now and it doesn't seem that hard to pull off. And then remember, the 32,000 subscribers we just got to, just going to mean more event passes. I told you April's going to be filled with giveaways, all to just give you guys thank yous for everything you guys been doing for the channel. So I appreciate it. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry, max of 1 entries. That's it. Rules in the pinned comment and description of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.